Hey guys, what's up? It's HRG, and we're going to be talking a little bit about how to get better at first-person shooters. This is Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, but this is the main one we're going to be focusing on. We can also, there's some general tips on like other first-person shooters such as Battlefield 3, Halo, and any other first-person shooters that you have in mind trying to get better at. So let's get started. So for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, there's three kinds of strike packages. There is Assault, Support, and Specialist. Support is not a very good one. That's for the people who are very starting out, the extreme beginners. You have not played a first-person shooter game in your life. That's what that's for. Do not use it if you are even better than a beginner. Like if you have the basic controls down, do not even use it anymore. Use Assault. Trust me, in the beginning, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna be so mad because you're gonna have really bad KD, but over time, you will get better and you will see it get better. Me, to tell you the truth, I couldn't get a 1 KD in any games. I couldn't do that for Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 3, none of that. I couldn't do good. Like, see, there I maybe had 2 kills, I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention really, but I wasn't good. But I saw, and I used Support all the way. I'm not gonna lie, I used it all the way. I was really sad with that. I couldn't do very good. I always got the worst kill streak stuff going on and all that. I'm not a very good player, and yet I'm like, what, 2nd prestige? I don't know, that's pretty bad. But I started using Assault, and I got better over time. Like about a week, I was hating it. I was like getting all mad. MW3 was really horrible. I did not like it, but then I started getting better. My setup was whatever guns I was going to use, and then, what was it, UAV, Predator Missile, UAV, Care Package, and Predator Missile, in that order. And I was getting Predator Missile, like, every single time. Every game I played, I got it at least once. In good games, I'd get it every time I lived. Bad games, I'd get it at least once. And it's just the people you're playing with. If you play with really good players, you're gonna want to try to get easier kill streaks, but you definitely want to use Assault or Support. Support, I would say, is the best for starting out, but you don't unlock it starting out, so you may want to use Assault for the first bit, and then once you get Specialist unlocked, then use that. It actually is a lot easier because once you get 7 kills, like, first you get 1 perk, which is, you should try to find the helpful perk, a perk that's really good for you, and then the rest will come pouring in. No, like, you don't even have to try, it just comes in natural. And so anyway, yeah, you definitely want to do something that's comfortable to you. Sensitivity, you want to use a comfortable sensitivity. 10 is not the best. No matter what people say, no matter what sense it makes, it makes sense. It should be the best, but it isn't, because it becomes too hard to manage. You can't. You look around too quick, and my sensitivity is 7, by the way, lucky number 7, yeah. And it just works well with me. I can look around, I can see things good. When I move to 8, I can't control it. It's really crazy for me. I don't get it, but that's how it works. I cannot work with 8, I cannot work with 9 or 10, and I cannot work with anything less than 7, or then I do really bad. Some people use the default. I think it's 3, so some people use 3, some people use 10, some people use 1. It's all up to you. What I would say is, go default, and just go 1 more up. So instead of it being 3, use 4. And get used to You're gonna hate it, but you get used to it. Then once you get done with that, go up another one. And go up until that one you cannot manage it. And even then, go up one. And if you really can't manage it, then go back down one. So if you were really comfortable at 5 and you go up to 6 and you can't manage it, go up to 7. And if you go up to 7 and can't manage it, go back down to 6. And you will get good with 6. Even though 5 is your comfortable one, you'll get used to it. But anyway, that's one factor. You also want to have, you don't want to be distracted, so no music. But I use music, but I try to listen to headphones so I can hear some of the stuff that's going on. But yeah, another thing is you want to make sure that you pick the right engagements to go to. You don't want to just, you don't want to like just rush. You don't want to go into a corner and not see somebody and then end up dying one away from your Reaper or your Juggernaut or whatever. You need to pick it. You need to pick your kill streaks. I mean, you need to pick your engagements like you pick your kill streaks, like you pick your cares, your perks, like you pick everything. Like you pick your nose, like, I'm just kidding, but you need to pick your engagements correctly. You want to know, like, do not turn a corner and just rush around the corner. That ends up getting you killed. You don't want to look away from the way you're going a lot, because like that you will get killed. But you want to check everywhere a little bit. And if you know where somebody is, go for it, but make sure you know where they're kind of going. Second tip, you want to think like your opponent. You want to think like your enemies. Excuse me, I had to cough, but right there, the guy's gone. I know he's not trying to hide. He wouldn't want to do that, so he'd probably go through the corner, and I got that free kill. Another thing is, don't try to run around everywhere. That's why I don't advise using something like extreme conditioning, because you don't want to be trying to run around the whole map trying to do all that crap, but you don't want to do that. Then another thing is, if you want to switch out your secondary gun with a gun on the ground, use X, Y, X. Use that. That will switch your primary to the one that's on the ground. Then you switch with the Y to your secondary, your pistol, and then X to pick up your gun you just put down. This is a lot faster than the other way, which people would normally think of YXY, but it takes less time and it's overall a lot quicker and easier to use. You get used to it after a little bit of trying it and whatever. It comes naturally after a while, but anyway, so yes, you want to use assault. It gets you better at your kill death ratio. You want to try to use a sensitivity you're comfortable with. You want to use a gun you're comfortable with. If you're trying to force yourself to be comfortable with the gun just because it looks cool or whatever, just because people say it is, don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it unless you really, really are comfortable with the gun, or unless you really are committed to using this gun. Right there, I don't know how I got that kill, but I somehow ended up getting the kill. Pick your engagements. That wasn't a smart thing to do, but whatever, I did it. It's already passed, whatever. You want to try to be careful and cautious and not run around the whole place. I know it's hypocrite because I'm running around the whole place in the game, but if you know nobody's around, then go ahead and run to locations you think will have people. Like right there, you want to try to look around the place, take in more than you're shooting. That's a key thing. Take in more than you shoot. That's a big deal, because if you do that, you're less likely to A, lose ammo, and B, you're less likely to get killed just because you're using an unsilenced gun. I wasn't using an unsilenced gun the whole round, and yet I was still able to get the final kill. Oh, sorry, spoilers. 5 seconds later. So anyway, thank you for watching, and had a pretty good game this round. I actually leveled up. I don't know what it was, but hopefully I'm going to be a bit higher level. So yeah, just follow these tips. You can loop this, I don't care, so that you can get the information down again. It's not a big deal, but if you look at that, 20 and 8, that's pretty good for me. So anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good day. HRG signing off.